I'm still in shock. I'm elated. Just have a lot of mixed emotions right now. This is what I've been waiting for.
A Smith family attorney, Eric Bland, is here this morning to discuss the announcement further. I know that there are a couple of you representing this family. The story getting a lot of attention. Rumors implying that Buster Murdaugh, Alec Murdaugh's son, and Stephen, the two were classmates, may have been connected in some way. Can you give us any information you have on how those two might have been connected and why Buster Murdaugh's name is being mentioned at all?
I don't know why his name is being mentioned. I have no knowledge of any relationship or connection between them other than they knew each other and were classmates. There are some Murdaughs mentioned in the investigative file, specifically Randy Murdaugh being at the accident scene, possibly Alex and Randy making some phone calls, possibly to the parents, Sandy Smith and the husband. But there is, to my knowledge, no connection right now between Buster and murder.
But the names keep coming up, and it's in the press quite a bit. Do you think that this could somehow harm this case, that it could cloud judgment, that it could cause delays? Because really all the family wants to know is what really happened to their son.
Right. No, I don't think it's causing delay at all. I think it's expedited it. Don't forget, I came on board late last week as the attorney for the Smith family, and we, have done a full-blown press tour in a press conference, and I received an extraordinary phone call yesterday from the head of our SLED, Chief Mark Keel, who said that now it's the state's official position after 8 years that Stephen was indeed the victim of a homicide, that it was not a vehicular accident where he was hit on a highway. And the state said that they would partner with us, attend any type of exhumation that we do and subsequent forensic analysis of Stephen's body, and that we would have a cooperative work sharing agreement. I mean, that is really extraordinary when I tell you that. It's usually not done that way. And so I think the fact that we just came off the heels of Alex Murdaugh murder trial with a conviction, and the state SLED is feeling emboldened, and they're going to now, I have the commitment of Chief Keel that they're going to divert their resources now to trying to solve the Stephen Smith, what is a murder. And this is what Sandy Smith has been pressing for 8 year, Andrea. Wow. 8 years.
I watched her in the interview on Cuomo, and I just thought, this sweet mama, like, I can't imagine. I get emotional just thinking about what she's been going through after losing her son and then knowing there's something more to the story. But do we have a date for when the exhumation and the private autopsy could take place here?
No, I just retained the services of Dr. Dupree here in Columbia, who's going to quarterback the process with us. We're hiring a national pathologist, probably out of New York. So we're going to then have to go work through a funeral director that helps us petition to get the order from the court to be able to exhume his body and then deal with the transportation. As you can imagine, Stephen's body has been buried for 8 years.
Right.
And so we don't know the condition of the crypt, the coffin, or even Stephen at this point. A lot depends on how the funeral director prepared Stephen. So there's a lot to happen, but yesterday was a really big day. I cannot emphasize, the state usually does not reverse itself and, call a private attorney on the phone and tell them, hey, this is our position going forward. And that we have a full-blown investigation going on. There was a grand jury that was impaneled, and then they recessed. And so we were under the impression that there was going to be nothing further done on Stephen. And so this woman, by herself, she's a hardworking woman, works at a school, doesn't even have internet, was championing this by herself and keeps saying, no, this is not how my son died. And this is what we want from our parents, right? In our society, parents to fight for their children. So we don't want Stephen to die in vain, and it looks like he's not. Now, once we do the autopsy and once we figure out how he died, then the big question is who did it, and that's where the SLED comes in, because they think a group of 5 people, Andrea, 5 to 6 people that have knowledge, but we're afraid to talk. But now that there's been this Murdaugh conviction, we're hopeful that people will be able to fear coming forward without fear.
It's, you know, I don't know why I'm getting emotional about this, but I feel for that mom.
You're a sweet girl.
I really feel for her, and just single-handedly raising money from the public to see, you know, that her baby boy, that his name, you know, doesn't go down in vain. I do not know why I'm so emotional. Forgive me, but Eric Bland.
You're a good person. You're a great person.
Okay. The power of a mom's love, I think, is what I'm so impressed by. So, okay, stop crying. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.